Jay, how were you able to easily navigate through that Royals lineup through 6?
I don't know. I felt like I lost some adrenaline after that first inning. I was amped up, ready to go, but I was trying to battle through there and trying to get ahead. That was a big thing for me. I think just one walk, that's always a good thing.
You mentioned the adrenaline. How much extra was there making your debut in pinstripes?
There was a lot. It was kind of weird looking down and seeing the pinstripes on me, but I'm happy to get used to it. So that was a lot of fun.
Was there anything different about today than other starts aside from the uniform?
No, I feel like I settled in, and Rowe did a great job back there catching. That's not always an easy thing, kind of throwing to a new guy, getting to know each other. So I thought he did a great job back there.
How long does it take? Because he was just telling me on the field how you seem to trust him almost implicitly and shook him off very rarely. Well, how long does that take to get a relationship with a catcher?
Hopefully sooner the better. We had some good conversations this morning, and I think that definitely helps, kind of having a good plan before we go out there. And I thought he was great. Yeah.
When a team trades for you, do you feel pressure from the get-go to go out there and produce?
I think I'd be lying if I said no. I think for sure you're definitely wanting to have good results. They traded for you. There's some pressure in that, but it's fun with these guys playing behind me too. We had some nice defensive plays, and that allowed me to get through 6 there.
You get energized when you gain so many games in the standings?
Yeah, I mean, you're in a pennant race, and that's the most exciting thing in baseball, really. So I think that's why I kind of had that in that first inning. Some of the nerves, and it was a little surreal out there, but a lot of fun.
Do you think this is as bad as it's going to be with the nerves, just because it was the first one? Because you've been around. I mean, it's not going to be first playoff games or first big games down the stretch.
It's hard to say, but I feel like I handled it all right. So, if they come up again, I'll kind of rely on today and a few past experiences.
How good is it to have this kind of bullpen standing in back here?
That's great. That's great. I mean, these guys are shut down type relievers. A lot of strikeouts, power stuff, and, that's a good recipe.
Well, Jack, you mentioned this earlier. Never get a second chance to make a first impression. And look what both Jimmy Key and Jay Happ did. Key way back in '93. The last 2 lefties with 6 or more innings pitched, 3 hits or fewer, and 0-1 runs in their Yankees debut. And I talked about it being workmanlike for him to get through those 6 innings, but also just the sense of giving the Yankees a chance to breathe a sigh of relief given some of their starting pitching woes lately.
Right, and that's what he does. He brings some confidence to the mound, as Jimmy Key did when he was with the Yankees. When we talk about that Key comparison with Happ, it's more about demeanor and pace and rhythm for me. Happ has a much better fastball than Jimmy Key did. Jimmy Key was a control artist. He threw a sinker, he threw a curveball. He just wanted to pitch to spots. Happ has great control too, but he can overpower you a little bit with his fastball, and then he'll work in the slider and the changeup. They're different pitchers, but they're similar pitchers to me, and that's why I threw that comparison out there, because I just see him going out there the way that Key did. Very little emotion, ton of confidence. Doesn't matter if it's Kansas City, the Astros, or the Red Sox. You're never going to see Happ look any different. That's the way Jimmy Key was.